Okay, first, the gym. Create windows in gym 220 by 220 and 220 by 110. So they're pretty much big windows to each side, and this is a brick facade. Okay, we're going to see on Wednesday a little more on that. And we have lower windows here, top windows. Already we can see some elements here that I will talk about. It's the sweeps and reveals. And we'll see a parapet detail here on top. And we're going to change. You see how that's slightly changed in material in the facade? And we're going to do some kind of a shifting and changing around. Okay, so the first step is actually those windows and those doors. I think it's quite straightforward, and you should know by now quite well. I'm going to go to the 3D, and I'm going to get rid of the section box and check that. Okay, I'm going to deal with the gym. I'm going to save. And first thing is we're going to do a window. What type of window I'm going to load? Under Windows, W at the end. Let's place the, for example, the casement wall. I think it's good. Open. We don't have the 220 by 220 here, obviously, because it's a monster type of window. So I'm going to edit the type and duplicate. Okay, I'm going to call it 220 by 220. Actually, I'm going to select that and copy because I can take advantage of that name. Now that it's properly set, I can change the height to 220 inches and the width to 220. Okay, say OK, and you place them. I'm going to place them a little bit free right now, just in the facade. But I want it in a very, very specific place. Okay, before that, I'm just going to place the other ones here on the bottom. So I'm going to select this window. I'm going to actually right click and create a new one similar and place another one there. Select that one and actually duplicate it to the 220 110. Okay, just cancel that. I don't know what happened there. Edit type, duplicate 110. Copy that, and that's actually the height. So 110 for height. Okay. Again, this is going to be related to different heights. So let's go. Where would be the best place to arrange vertically and horizontally this window? Well, obviously in the section in the plan, as simple as that. The plan, let's see in the second floor if we see it. There it is. You could create a couple lines, LI, between grids. You don't see it, no? Oh, by the way, I'm in ceiling plan. Be careful with drawing in ceiling plan. It's normally a classic problem. So let's go to the second floor. Pause it. Oops. And I'm going to create a line from the middle. I select the window. I move it from the midpoint. If I find it, there is to that line that I just drew. So you can select the window and just swap it if you want the panel to be inside or outside. That's more of your selection to make. I'm going to create another section because I need one to see how this is located. And I'm going to double click that. This could be a study section more than a final section actually. I can go to detail, fine, and see where this is. So right now the window is too low. We're going to move this window so it matches the slab. Simple as that. Okay. Done. I'm going to go to the floor again. I'm going to select the window, copy, make sure multiple is checked. I'm going to just copy this one several times to here. You can select the windows by pressing Control, mirror, picking an axis. We know that the grid 4 is exactly in the center. You have all those windows there. Okay, we'll go to the first. Actually, let's go to the 3D and see how it looks. It's good. Let's go about this problem now. So I'm going to go to the section and see if that section shows that. It doesn't, no? So go back, move it. There we have it. So actually this one we're going to take it all the way to the bottom. Move. Have all these details. Take it down to the bottom. We go to the plan, first floor in this case. Have this window, we can swap it if you think it's the way you want it, and then move to have two panels here if it fits. Copy, select the two windows, pressing Control, center, and two more windows appear there. Last, we need a couple doors here, so I'm going to say door. Let's see if we have an evacuation door. No, we say load family. We go D doors and scroll in to see what type of doors. I'm going to just say for now double. No, not, yeah. Let's say glass. Should we do glass? Okay, glass. Be careful with the current wall doors. Those only are understood by current walls, not by the rest. So double plus. Let's say this. Open. Space bar to the other side. And obviously remember that evacuation happens to the outside, and you can select that door. Mirror access, so it comes another one there. So let's go to the 3D, and we have our exiting door, windows, windows. We're doing good. Here's a tricky thing. I want to start shaping a bit the exterior layer of that facade. So I'm going to go and split the exterior layer in two and assign a different material to the bottom in comparison to the top. So let's see how we do that. Well, first of all, I actually need to split this because there's a condition of interior and exterior. So I'm going to go actually to the first floor. Let's go to the Find View level. And there's this tool under Modify that allows you to split SL the walls entirely. Okay, you can split it there. And once you do that, you have one wall there and another one here. So you can kind of change it freely there. Okay, I'm going to split again this other wall here so we don't have any trouble. I'm going to split it just a bit outside of the current wall. Again, this becomes one wall separated from this one. Okay, and that will carry on with all the different conditions that have to be met. So now I'm going to select this wall. I'm selecting the three of them because these are going to be duplicated. I don't want to mess with this wall that we placed a long time ago. We never give it a, like, this is my wall. So I'm going to duplicate that wall. I'm going to either build and take 3, or you can call it a gym, etc. Edit, preview. Let's expand this so we can see it a bit better. Let's zoom in. And we need to do some arrangements here. I want, again, two materials in the exterior face. This is only brick. So the way to do that is first to split. You can split in this interface using these commands. For example, split region. You can get close to the left side of the brick layer, and you see how you have that dimension 2.6. I'm just going to say 3 feet, and click there. So you see there's a line there. Don't press escape, because you will get out of this interface. Now what we need to do is create a new layer. So I click there, it turns black, and I say insert another layer, and I'm going to make it a finish layer in concrete line weight. So I'm going to search for concrete, lightweight, and I'll say OK. And now we have this layer on top that I can select, assign layers, and click here. Automatically these two become one layer combined, and we have two materials there. If I say OK, OK, this is what we just did. Okay, as you can see, inside is not changing because I split the two walls. The interior wall is the old one we had, so only the exterior wall is going to change. Okay. Next, this type of detail is a little bit like how I do this in Revit. I'm not going to get to this level of detail, but I would like this exterior layer, in this case concrete or brick, to come forward in regards to the slab. Okay, so how do we do that in Revit? Well, we did it already with the partitions to detach or unlock some of the layers. No? So I'm going to do this problem and then this problem. Go to Revit, select your partition, you edit the type, edit. You come down here, you say modify, select the bottom line and unlock. Okay, say okay, okay. If I go to that section here, double click, and I select the wall, I have now 2 arrows, as I mentioned. Now I can drag down the brick only. Let me go to shaded so we see it a little more clearly. The concrete layer is coming down, but actually I would like to take 3 layers with me. So I'm going to go back, Control C that, select the wall. I can do it in section, edit the type, edit, come in here, say actually modify, select these 2 and unlock as well. So I say okay, okay, and now the arrows moves 3 layers. Take it down. Problems by doing this? Well, clear. This slab is interfering with that exterior set of layers. So what I would do is DI for dimensioning. I will take, what is the dimension between here and here? And it's 9 5/8. Crazy. Select the slab, edit the boundary from the first floor, and I'm going to do an offset of 5. What did I say? 8 5/8. No? Huh? 9. 9 5/8 inches. And I'm going to take it to the interior. Make sure you don't copy, because you don't want to copy. And I'm not going to care about that one because that's a totally different issue. I'll delete this one that I forgot to copy and trim. Okay, and trim here. Say okay. When you change floors in Revit, the program gets picky. It's going to tell you, some things are detached, what's the problem? Because floors, again, things relate to the floors very directly in an attached way. So you normally just want to say unjoined elements. It's probably the floor of the gym in relation to the floor of the atrium. Okay, now we go to the section, and this is the slab, and this is the floor. So they're respecting each other properly. Okay, let's go to the 3D now, and we see how the slab is not even shown anymore because it's recessed. There it is in the back. Okay, now obviously we solved it in this side, but we didn't solve it in this side, so this is a clear issue now. We go to the section, go to the left, select the wall, bring it down. Perfect. I'm going to go again to that section because I didn't solve the opposite side. No? So I want to take this down. You can even use the align tool, so it comes perfect. Feels also that this wall, when I did the change of the floor, it came up, so you can also go here and change that properly. Let me see if this is correct. This one has to come down as well. We go to this other section, and that's good. 3D. Things start looking good. I always encourage you guys to double check that the 3D looks good when you do such a strong variation. Okay, I'm going to save that, and pretty much I'm going to stop it there to jump into the next level. Well, I could actually do very fast the top here. So if I select the wall, the top is only 1 arrow, so I could actually edit the type and go to the top and do the same. Modify, select each of these, unlock those 3 layers, say okay, okay, and actually move these ones to the bottom. Just align it. It's because it's connected to. I'll do it in the next video because right now it's not working. So stop.